As we look toward 2030, the textile industry is undergoing a profound transformation driven by global and European Union strategies. The EU Strategy for Sustainable and Circular Textiles sets ambitious goals. By 2030, all textiles on the market should be durable, repairable, and recyclable, with a significant portion made from recycled materials. Hazardous chemicals must be eliminated, and production processes must be both socially and environmentally responsible. This vision is closely tied to the European Green Deal and the Circular Economy Action Plan, aiming to redesign the entire life cycle of textiles, including their chemical components. From 2027, new eco-design criteria will be enforced, focusing on durability, repairability, material efficiency, and chemical safety. The textile chemistry of the future will not just be about color fastness, but about compatibility with recycling and minimizing environmental impact throughout a product's life. Major shift is happening in chemical regulations, especially concerning PFAS, microplastics, and other hazardous substances. The EU has introduced strict REACH restrictions on PFAS, with specific bans already in effect and broader prohibitions planned by the end of the decade. France is leading with aggressive national bans, and major chemical producers are phasing out PFAS-based products. This means the industry must transition to fluor-free alternatives for water and stain repellency. At the same time, microplastics are under scrutiny, with new rules targeting microfibers released during washing. Textile design, yarn structure, and finishing chemicals must now minimize microplastic shedding. Bio-based, easily degradable polymers are gaining importance, while traditional binders and finishes that fragment into microplastics are being phased out. Limits on formaldehyde, heavy metals, and other classic hazardous substances are also tightening, pushing the industry towards safer, more sustainable chemistry. Circularity is at the heart of the textile industry's future. By 2030, products must be designed for durability, repairability, and recyclability, with a strong emphasis on using recycled fibers. Extended Producer Responsibility (EPR) programs are making brands accountable for collecting, recycling, and managing textile waste. This means that chemicals used in production must not hinder recycling processes. Investments in textile-to-textile recycling, especially for PET, are surging, with major brands securing large volumes of recycled polyester for the coming years. Chemical coatings, dyes, and finishes that complicate recycling are being phased out in favor of bio-based and enzyme-driven solutions that are compatible with recycling chains. Enzymatic pretreatments and low-impact processes are gaining traction, supporting a seamless transition to a circular textile economy. Transparency is becoming a non-negotiable standard in textiles. The EU is introducing mandatory digital product passports for textiles, which will standardize information about fiber content, origin, chemical usage, care instructions, and end-of-life options. This shift requires suppliers to provide not just safety data sheets, but also detailed environmental metrics like carbon and water footprints, biodegradability, and toxicity. Traceability throughout the supply chain is essential, and digitalization will play a key role in ensuring compliance and building consumer trust. For companies like Mel Baytex, this means adapting to new data requirements and integrating transparency into every stage of production. Voluntary standards are quickly becoming mandatory for textile suppliers. Certifications like ZDHC, OEKODX, GOTS, and BlueSign are now the minimum entry requirements for major brands. By 2025-2030, suppliers will need to demonstrate advanced chemical management and full compliance with these standards. Elbaytex is already positioned for this future, offering products that are APEO-free, formaldehyde-free, and heavy metal-free, with full alignment to REACH, OEKODX, and ZDHC Level 3. This proactive approach ensures that the company remains competitive and relevant as regulations and market expectations evolve.